Your destination will be on the right.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are at a whole new place today. Never fished here before, driven by it tons of times, but never pulled up and fished it. Today we are out here fishing with the 2017 One Bass US Open champion, Justin Patty. And we're just trying not to wreck his boat out here on the Parker Strip. That's priority number one, is to not mess up his boat. And priority two is to catch some big smallies. What do you think, Justin? Are we gonna catch him out here?
Yeah, we're gonna blast them, dude. It's middle of the day, it's Parker. We'll see if it lives up to all the hype. Like Luna said, I have literally been on Havasu 1,000 times. That's no exaggeration. I've driven past Parker hundreds of times and never stopped here. So this is a new adventure for both of us, and I'm excited. We have a half day of fishing, middle of the day, bright bluebird skies, but these fish are in this current, they're in the grass seams here. Sure, they're tucked away right now in the middle of the day, but we got a bunch of 6 cent baits tied on, and I think we're gonna blast them. It's gonna be a lot of fun. What was it saying? Keep it on the bottom.
Oh. I got something that hit me way out in the... Oh, there we go. There we go.
Big old smallmouth.
Woohoo! Yeah, buddy.
Nice. Jerkbait?
Chatterbait. Get in the boat.
Dude, that chatterbait was a big deal, dude.
It's a good one, dude. The old chatterbait. 6 cents juggle for the trailer. I don't know where this guy was at. There's some grass patches back here. And I'm just reeling that chatterbait around. I think it hit it twice and got it. This is like a 3-pounder for sure, I think. 2.5, 3 pounds. First one at Parker, baby. Woo! All right, buddy. There's one. That's a big one. That smoked it. Yeah. God, smoked it. Stay on, fish. Largemouth in the grass. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. We got both kinds today. We got a smallie and we got a largie. This guy fought like he was about 7 pounds, but he's not. Fun though. All right, well, we got 2 on the board with the old chatterwagon. I'm telling you guys, this juggle trailer on the chatterbait is the deal. I think it just gives it so much more action when it's coming through that grass. When it gets ripped out of the grass, then those fish just can't handle it and they just destroy it. I got a green pumpkin color on with the gold blade. I like this one, especially with the super clear water. It's a great one to fish in clear water when they're on bluegills post spawn. Makes total sense that they would be eating this bluegill. There's probably fry up there. All the conditions were good. Current break with some grass. Good stuff. Oh, there's another one. Yeah.
Alright, dude, I'm gonna have to join this party here.
Had to get it over that rope, dude. Look at that one, dude. That's a fatty.
Yeah.
Stop moving. Smalley. There we go. Chatterbait's getting up. Oh. Little one. Check this one out, boys. Custom painted Dogma. Use the dual molds bait blast. Painted this up in the garage. Not bad. It's a little guy, but it was a rad blow up. This guy full on destroyed it. Casted it out. There's a shade line over there. Popped it around a couple different times. Boom. All right, guys. Well, it's pretty specific so far what we found. Grass, current, and the wind, and they've been choking that chatterbait. The first one I caught, I didn't really feel it too much, but the last two, they absolutely destroyed it. Like, it was a 100% bite. First one just kind of loaded up, but they definitely want that chatterbait. I think with the grass the way it is up shallow, with the wind and that current, it's just positioning those fish in the grass, and it makes them a lot more predictable. And I think if we just cover some bank, probably catch a few more of them on the chatterbait. There is some fish out deep, so I'm sure at some point we might try to go out there and goof around with those guys out there. But so far, I think we've been here like an hour or so. It's been pretty fun. All right, Justin, what are you tying on?
So whenever the fish start keying in on the gills, I'm actually gonna put on a same chatterbait Luna's throwing. This is actually one that I showed him, by the way. But this is a bluegill colored one. This is my go-to Delta whenever they're on the gills. But we're gonna pair that with a 3.5 green pumpkin whale there. I like to, one thing I like to do on these chatterbaits, they got this double keeper here. Really screws things up sometimes, so I just take one of those off. It'll kind of ruin the bait more than it's worth. Get rid of that. And yeah, we're gonna thread on a boot style tail. Luna's throwing the juggle on his, so sometimes when they're keening on these bluegills, I get them really good on a boot style, and it's just a perfect little combo, just a perfect little bluegill snack. So let's try that one. Let's see. I want to join the party. Luna's having all the fun, so let's get a big smallie on the whale there.
All right, guys. So a couple keys with the chatterbait that we found is that you got to have grass, obviously, and a little bit of the shallower areas with some good grass seem to be better. The chatterbait was hit or miss, but we caught some decent fish with it. That green pumpkin bluegill kind of pattern with that juggle was definitely a good one to have on. I had it on the ESP, the 7'2" medium heavy. It's a great chatterbait rod. It's got a nice tip in it. It helps you with loading up that chatterbait, but still sensitive enough to feel those more subtle bites. A lot of times those fish are going to load up on the chatterbait, but other times you do kind of feel that like peck a little bit, I want to call it. But a great rod for the chatterbait, guys. I would definitely check it out if you like to throw chatterbaits. I like to throw it on a 6:3 gear ratio, so that way I can really slow it down if I need to, but then you can also turn it up a notch if you need to and burn it a little bit. Oh,
that was a violent strike. Oh,
Justin's on. Is that the speed wake?
yeah.
Speed wake, smallmouth. There we go. It's a brown one, dude.
Living shallow right there in that shallow grass for sure.
That's a cool color. It's super translucent from here.
Flat it is right here. There's another one. Big one.
Oh!
Flat.
Another one on the wake bait. Oh yeah.
I'm throwing straight braid on this thing, but I just put it on my buzzbait rod.
There we go.
Speed wake, baby. Knew these smallmouth wouldn't resist this thing.
Careful.
Finger
All right, well, Justin's just got 3 in a row. We got this little flat where the current comes through, and there's a slight current break, but there's a lot of grass in here, and you can just see all these smallies. He just caught one that he pitched to, just sight fished it, not on a bed, but just fished, you could see in the water, pitched over to it and caught it. But there's some active fish over here because I had a whole school come after my topwater, and it's just like a good little spot. A lot of good grass, all kinds of stuff over here. So the topwater definitely turned on in the afternoon. Justin's been throwing that buzzbait, and I think he's been getting a lot more bites on the buzzbait than I have on the walking bait, but both of them have produced pretty good ones. Justin's been getting more blow-ups than I have, but I've caught some good ones on the topwater. Justin's caught some good ones on the buzzbait as well. The bigger flats with good grass on it seem to be better for the topwater bite. The chatterbait bites seem to be a little bit better with a little bit deeper water. I think those fish are kind of in the grass a little bit more, and I think that these topwater fish are up on some of the shallower flats, like in feeding areas, and they're just kind of roaming around those flats, and if you kind of cover some water on there, you usually get a few to blow up on you. Got him. Little one.
Big one right there. See that big one right there?
Oh yeah.
Let me see if I can get him in. I can see that crawdad's coming out of the mouth. He's not a dandy, but he's a trophy to me. These fish fight so hard in this current. Crazy. Whoa! That's what you call
There it is. There we go. There we go. Boom. Haha. There we go, guys. Custom painted one right there. Where your pliers at? Well, guys, that's always cool when you custom paint or custom make something and it ends up working out and you catch fish on it. Pretty cool. I've caught fish on this color that I made already, but it's always cool to be able to make something yourself and catch some bass on it. What I like about a buzzbait is usually you can tell if they're going to eat it pretty quick. Yeah. Like they either eat it or they don't.
Yep, you can only throw it like that.
Oh! Oh!
That's a good one. I knew I was going to get a good one finally.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
A little better quality.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, the little buzz juggle. Bam.
The buzz juggle. There it is, I finally got it. Oh. Really big when you hook it. Oh yeah.
that's another thing. I think the fish that first hit that was not that big.
Mine?
Yeah.
Boom! There we go. Afternoon of topwater.
Topwater bonanza.
Well, guys, I'd say it's a successful little river trip. Caught a bunch of fish, caught them on fun ways, chatterbait, topwater, custom colored topwater for that matter. If you guys are interested in getting into airbrushing, I highly recommend going to the Dual Molds website, checking out their Bait Blast airbrush paints. Super easy to use. They got everything you need on there. They got the airbrush and everything. There is a learning curve. I'm still not very good at it, but I'm good enough to catch fish on this topwater that I'm throwing today. And guys, a little bit more detail on the topwater itself. Throwing that on the 7.2 ESP rod as well. That rod is super versatile. Like I mentioned a second ago, you guys can throw a chatterbait on there. You can throw a spinnerbait on there. You can throw the topwater on there. There's a lot of stuff you can do. You can throw a square bill crankbait on that rod as well. I got it with straight braid. I like throwing that braid because you can kind of get a lot more action out of your topwater. You can work it a lot faster and it just responds a little bit better on that braid. So it's one of the things I really like to do on my topwaters is throw that braid. And then the topwater itself is a 6-cents Dogma. Like I said, I custom painted it. But guys, that Dogma catches fish all over the place. It's the Dogma 115, I believe it is. It's the bigger one. Whatever one it is the bigger version of it. I catch fish all over the place on that topwater. It walks really well. I like the sound that it's got in it. Definitely recommend it. If you go to the 6 Cents website, you want to get those rods, you want to get the juggle or the Dogma, use discount code LUNA10. And if you'd rather support Justin than me, even though this is on my channel, you can use Justin's code Patty. But yeah, guys, it's been fun out here so far. But we got a little bit more to fish. Hopefully we get a couple more fish in the boat before it's time to go.
So like popper bait, walking popper. I never liked it. I think I had one for a while and I got rid of it. There's one. There he is. Gotta love it. The better one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Here, talk about this rod a little bit here. Now, Luna turned me on to this Sensory rod here. If you guys are looking for a premium rod, this is a lot more higher carbon. I believe this is the 40-ton Torre carbon they use on this Sensory rod here. It's well worth the money because it's so lightweight, it's so sensitive. I really like this rod for buzzbaits. I feel like this is like a complete system. This is the 7.3 heavy. I'm throwing it on 50-pound braid. This is a little buzzer. I'll also throw whopper ploppers and some of the bigger topwaters on it. But man, when you feel those bites way out, especially when you fish in this clear water, I bomb cast this little buzzbait way away from the boat, and that's where a lot of those smallmouth bites come. You're able to really reel into them and get them pinned before they come off. But if you're looking for a budget rod, by far, like Luna said, the ESP is my favorite. You could check out, they have I believe it's a 7.3 or 7.4 heavy ESP as well, will work just fine. But if you guys are looking for a little upgraded, lightweight, this Sensory rod is well worth it. Check them out, 6centsfishing.com. Awesome rods. Never felt it, it was so small. Yeah, dude. Got my braid tied in there. My braid went around my guy. Choked it, baby. Down its throat. Hush. That fish good, man. I never really had a problem with the mega frog either. Like I caught fish that Yeah. Oh, baby. Stud. Juggle stud. Coming in hot, baby. Coming in hot.
No! There
That's
you go.
what I'm talking about. Now we can go home. For those of you who don't know, we got a little something in the works with 6 cents. Not really supposed to talk about it, but we got a new frog coming. It's supposed to be hush, but stay ready. Finally finished the day the way I wanted to, on the frog, baby. Real. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it like that. All it is to build up the hype. Another one. Ah, yeah, baby. Big old smallmouth.
On the frog?
Yeah, baby. Giant smallie.
Oh!
Now we can go. Now we can go. Yeah, baby. Smoke that thing. On the Vega frog rod. Damn. Guys, if you don't have a Vega, I highly advise you grab one. We're running the 7.3 heavy, and the action on this rod is just really good for the frog. Now this new frog coming out is a little bit lighter than the original, but it's shorter, it's more compact, and 2 solid 3+ pounders, and it had them pinned and they were not coming off. So I think you guys are going to really like this frog. Keep an eye out for it. Get yourself a Vega frog rod. These are very affordable, and it allows you to, that softer tip, it allows you to be able to work that frog really good. I always catch my fish walking the bait. I never catch fish bumping it unless I'm coming over mats. But man, you guys are going to be impressed with this combination. I promise you, get you some. Well, I'd say that was a successful first time on Parker Lake. Man, it started out slow for us, middle of the day. Obviously that deep current with the grass was key for the chatterbait, and we just kept that topwater honest all day. And I think the key for today was those grass flats. Those smallmouth really wanted to get up in that shallow grass, and even though you could see the bottom, it was only 2-3 foot. They hide behind those little current breaks there, and they were just ambushing stuff that was coming down current. Now, I would say if I was fishing a derby, I would probably be throwing a topwater, but I would also be drifting with the current with a drop shot or a Ned rig. I think you could pick a lot of those good smallies off shallow with the Ned rig. And I always turn the nose of the boat into the current and just kind of back drift, and you can just use a real lightweight drop shot or a real lightweight Ned rig and just back drift that over the rock and the grass, and those smallmouth are gonna eat that thing every time it comes by them. So pretty good day, first time Parker Lake, and hope you guys learned something from watching us. Luna and I always seem to have a good time together fishing, so we're gonna have to do some more team derbies together. I think it'll be a good idea. But thanks for watching, guys.
Well, guys, pretty successful day out there on the water. Caught fish on a bunch of different fun stuff. It was good to fish with Justin. We don't get to fish together very often. We travel together a lot, but we don't actually fish together very often. So that was fun. But check out the description of the video. A lot of links and discount codes are going to be down there to all the stuff that we were using in today's video, other than that hush frog, because it's not out yet. But stay tuned, it's coming. Give Justin's channel a look as well, Justin Patty Outdoors. I'll leave a link down to his channel. Give him a subscribe, watch his videos. He's got good stuff over there. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.